And I decided I was in college when Pearl Harbor came around, and I realized I was 19, I was going to be in it. I'd never been in an airplane, but I thought I sure like to fly one. In order to do that, I had to go to the post office and take a written exam, and I had to go to Offutt Air Base and take a physical exam. And then a couple days later, they phoned me and said, when you're drafted, you will not be a draftee, you will be an aviation student in the Army Air Corps, and that's what happened. I was in the 8th Air Force, 452nd Bomb Group. I flew out of southern England, a little town called Attleboro in England. And from there I flew 28 bombing missions over Germany until the war ended, and as the first pilot on the B-17. At the first part of the war, my missions, they couldn't go all the way to Germany, but later they had droppable fuel tanks on these P-51s. And so we had escort all the way to Berlin and back. But about that time, there's heavy flak over Frankfurt. And just as we dropped our bombs, my tail gunner was in the tail gunner to pilot, I've been hit. And I didn't know how bad. But he said, I think I'm okay. So I had my two waist gunners bring him into the waist gun, put him down and give him first aid, put oxygen on him, and I said, I can get you down low altitude where you don't need oxygen and it's not 20-some below. But if you can wait about 4 minutes, we'll be over friendly territory. It'll be a lot safer being up here than down there because they love to pick on stragglers. And he said he could handle it, so as soon as I got over friendly territory, so I flew into the emergency place and they removed this shell fragment that was in his stomach and patched him up and I flew home. That was probably the most exciting mission. I've seen a lot of airplanes go down in flames and explode, and I'm just very grateful that I was able to survive it. Amazing, and I'm even here today talking to everybody about it. Yes, it was a reliable crew and a reliable airplane, and I named it Heaven Can Wait, and it did.